We do indeed have a guest. Christopher Yu is with us after a big victory against Darius. Christopher, how do you feel after your first US Chess Championships?
It feels really good to end the tournament with a win, especially after having a bit of a rough time, and it was a bit topsy-turvy, but usually it's the last game of the tournament you remember the most, so it feels really good to end off with a win.
Absolutely, and you've had a rough time in the last few rounds, that game against Lanier. How are you recovering mentally after those losses?
I think I just tried not to look at chess for a bit and just try to get my mind off, watch YouTube, play other games. But it was very painful, so it was almost hard to look at chess because I was very frustrated. But I feel like not looking at chess for a bit kind of helped me regain my composure.
You're only 15, but I feel you are very mature in your understanding of chess, psychology of chess as well. Who is your mentor behind the scenes? Can you reveal that? Who is your coach, let's say?
I think I have like several coaches for the moment.
Okay.
So it kind of goes very back and forth. I have like an openings coach. And I mostly have coaches that like work with me with training sessions, but they're not really full-time coaches. So I don't really have a full-time coach for the moment.
Got it. But you do have a support system, a very strong support system. In your dad and your mom and your family, they're always together with you. Would you like to say a few words about them and to them?
I have to thank my mom and my dad for all the support. My mom wasn't able to make it with me during this tournament, but my dad was here, and I still got support from my mom. So.
Absolutely, and that's so important in this type of very long events. When was the last time you played such a long event, and was energy ever a problem?
I don't think I've ever played such a long event like this. I think I've mostly only played 9-round tournaments, maybe 11 rounds, but I don't actually remember ever playing a 13-round classical tournament, so it was definitely a new experience.
And let's for a second talk about the critical moments in this game, because you must be quite happy with your performance in this one. How did you approach it? Did you want it to ice the game, make a draw, or did you want it to put some pressure on a struggling Darius in the last few rounds?
I was okay with a draw, but I didn't really want to play for the draw. So
right.
I just wanted to get a normal position, and if he wants a draw, it's fine, but if he doesn't want a draw, I'll just play. That was the mindset.
And when did you feel like you took him out of his book, his preparation?
Oh yeah, let's go back a few moves. So this was still preparation with takes night before, but after night before, he spent a lot of time.
He was probably considering D5.
I guess he was considering D5, yeah.
Knight C3 is what he played.
And yeah, I kind of got inspired because I played this bot yesterday and it only cares about material and nothing else. So it kept going H6, B6, C6, G6, Rook H7 against me, and it kept winning.
You played against the bot in preparation for this game.
It felt really embarrassing because it kept playing like G6, H6, Rook H7 and beating me.
Which bot did you play against?
It's like Stockfish, but it only cares about material. So
okay,
special.
That's interesting. Do you use that in your preparation in general? Do you
no,
play
but it was my first time playing it. It kind of really showed me how much material actually matters. So as soon as he gave me a chance to take the pawn, I kind of thought about my experience of playing with that bot yesterday. I was like, I gotta take this pawn.
The bot or Yasser? Yeah? You can play with Yasser, and he's gonna do the same thing.
Yeah.
He's gonna take all your pawns.
Yeah.
Knight takes C4, D5, and at this point, it felt like you were finally, taking over the initiative. You are a pawn up. This bishop on B3 after the move D5 is completely locked out of the game. You probably felt confident at this point.
Yeah. He was also spending a whole lot of time. It didn't seem quite necessary. Like by now, I think he already only had 4 minutes, and it's only move 19.
Yeah. Actually 9 minutes at this point after this move, rook to c1, and he was, oh my goodness, from 8 minutes down to his last 2 minutes at move 23. And yeah, right now you're just simply completely winning. A nice conversion after that for you, Christopher. Congratulations for such a good performance at the U.S. Chess Championships, the first one in what will probably be a very long career. So congratulations.
Thank you.
Christopher, quick question for you, if you don't mind, please. Just as you said, this was the longest tournament you've ever played, and it's also undoubtedly the strongest tournament you've ever played in. You've got 13 lessons from your first U.S. Championship. What did you learn about these players?
I learned that they're very human too, and they also make a lot of mistakes. So if you take them into complicated positions, there's no reason to be that scared of them because they also make a lot of mistakes because they're human. They're not perfect machines.
I like that.
Spoken like somebody who's ready to beat him up. There you go, Christopher.
It looks like. By the way,
Nice
Christopher
attitude. Well done.
was the first one who said this word disrespect in this tournament. And I just understood this.
You started a whole trend. Do you realize that, young man, what you did for our commentating team?
Yes.
Yeah, I definitely did not expect that when I said that because I kind of said it on autopilot. And after I said it, I kind of realized what I had done.
You definitely opened a Pandora's box, but good luck.
Yes.
Good luck, Christopher, and congratulations on this last round win.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, on all levels.
Yes.
Disrespect